Hey 143 fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell for notifications. If you would like to be considered for a free reading this month, make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment below your video, and I will alert winners at the very end of the month. If you would like to double your chances to win, make sure you follow me on Instagram as well at UrbanSoulGuru. All of my contact information, website, Instagram is in the box below. Now let's take a look at love and see what's in store for the rest of the month. Hey Aries, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Love, August 15th through the end of the month. Aries in Love, August 15th through the end of the month. Aries. Okay, Aries, first message for you guys. It feels like a fling may be turning into something much more serious. Something really fun, really flirtatious, but a little more superficial. No commitment. It feels like it's getting roots. It's growing roots. And this may really come as a surprise to you over the next 2 weeks. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarity on this. Oh, okay, first card flew. Let me grab this for you. First card out is freedom. Free yourself. Feels like you are really having fun post-breakup. I don't see you trying to get back together with anybody at this time. And I also feel like if you've been dealing with exes who are trying to get back together, over the next couple of weeks, like people kind of cool it. Like they chill. They're letting you do your thing. They're kind of moving on in their own way as well. But you really are loving your freedom, and there's a lot of flirtatious fun energy that's coming through this, hence maybe the fling that I'm picking up on. If nothing else, Aries, do expect a pretty fun fling and something a little more superficial if you want it, if that's what you're looking for, to come through over the next couple of weeks. Like a lot of physical chemistry, okay? But there's something else here. There's more depth than just that. Okay, this is why. Center of your reading, getting to know each other. This is new love. This usually comes through as a new person, okay? But you're starting to see depth. Also followed by religious factors. This usually speaks to a spiritual connection, okay? You may need a little bit more time to see how deep the spiritual connection goes. Is this a high-level soulmate? Is this more of a fleeting soulmate who will only stay for a little bit of time? Possibly for some of you, but it does feel like there's depth here, and it may surprise you because this may come in pretty soon after a breakup. This really may come in soon. You may absolutely not want commitment right now, and then universe gives it to you anyway. Gives you a really solid partner, okay? For yourself, being clarified, but it is safe for you to love. You're just stepping into something higher vibing. It's fun. Like, I'm getting a ton of fun energy and a ton of chemistry, but it's like you're celebrating your freedom to the max. Your freedom is making you feel safe. You know that you are in a better place in life right now because you've stepped away from toxic partners, situations that were no longer of the highest good. For those of you in committed relationships, okay, I'm not really feeling separations here occurring over the next 2 weeks. You just feel like you need time out. You need time out to be social. You need some physical space from a partner, but it's okay. There's still safety here. You can have your freedom. You can allow your partner to have their freedom as well, and then come back together, trusting in the strong bond that you already have, okay? So this freedom isn't all breakup energy for all of you. For those of you in committed relationships, it just feels like you need to be having a little bit more fun. You may also need this freedom with your partner. Freedom from work. Freedom from stresses, especially at work. I'm getting work and family. Work and family stresses. Needing some freedom from that to connect with the partner. You have all these cards that come like halfway out today. There's some messages you don't want me to hear. You don't want me to channel for you guys. Okay, getting to know each other. Center of the reading. Express your love, okay? Some Cancer crossover with these messages. With this depth. You thought it was just a fling, and then you have depth of conversation. Someone's expressing love, and don't be surprised if you wind up having the same feelings. It's just growing roots. I feel something that was meant to be superficial, maybe more of a rebound. There's something more to it. There's something spiritual there. There's just something more to it. Trust that if you want it. You can keep that as just a fling. You can just go out and have fun right now. That also feels like a really positive energy for you too, Aries. You don't have to force any kinds of commitments. Just because you have feelings doesn't mean you have to be exclusive with anybody yet. Take your time for sure. But it does feel like somebody, and maybe somebody you least expected, is maybe starting to show up now as a really positive person in your life. Or they may be showing those colors over the next couple of weeks. Okay, the spiritual connection, possibly religious connection as well. It's clarified by you deserve love. What I'm channeling with these two cards together is that consciously or subconsciously you manifested. You know that you deserve love, high level love, and then you manifested it. This feels like conscious manifestation through self-love. So be conscious of the energy you have out there. If you're not ready for new love, if you're not looking for commitments, be conscious of the energy you're putting out to the universe, because it feels like you may be putting energy out there for something higher vibing. You may not admit to yourself that you want new love to come in, but subconsciously, those are still the conversations you're having with the universe. That's really what I'm picking up here, okay? Again, for those of you in committed relationships, this also feels like freedom to me. Let me hold these up side by side, okay? You're jumping out of your enclosure. You're getting some space maybe from a partner. This feels like a little mini vacay. Do you see by the water? Like this just comes through as some space, some quiet reflection. This may not even be leaving a partner for a vacation or something like that. This may just be taking space while you're under the same roof together, taking that time to meditate, taking that time to read that book, just to do something without your partner sitting in your physical presence, maybe separate rooms. This doesn't feel like too big of a deal, but it does feel like you need a little time away. Aries, you really need to celebrate your freedom if you're single though. This feels like amazing energy for you. Crowning your reading is worth waiting for. There are some partners that are worth going through the breakup. They were worth going through the breakup so that you could call somebody new in. There's somebody worth waiting for here in the mix, okay? If you have a partner who's traveling, you know, I'm definitely getting some travel with this. This could be a partner who's taking a little bit of space from you if they were feeling a little overwhelmed. This could just be some travel for work, travel with friends. They're worth waiting for. For those of you in committed relationships, I actually feel a lot of solid, really positive energy here for you. I don't think the next 2 weeks are going to be anything crazy. You may be out and socializing, with friends, and it's fun and it's playful in that sense. But the bigger energy is coming through those of you who are single or in that sort of like fling or newer relationship stage, okay? There's something here. There's something with depth. This person feels like they're worth waiting for, okay? Bottom of the deck. You know, you're already doing this, right? You're doing this. This feels very conscious. This could be why this other energy is starting to manifest consciously, this new love. We have retreat, okay? Someone may be retreating. I really think you guys have some crossover with Cancer here. You may have a Cancer partner, Cancer in your chart. Some similar messages. You're doing this after a breakup. You may be traveling after a breakup, but it feels like you are celebrating your freedom. If you haven't fully let go of the ex yet, make sure you take some time away to reflect and cut those energy cords. It feels like you want to do that. I don't feel a lot of resistance or any of you really holding on too tightly to anyone from the past. It really feels like it's not even just physical freedom. Over the next 2 weeks, this really comes through too as like emotional freedom. Like if you were grieving, it feels like over the next 2 weeks that weight is lifted and you wind up having a better time. You feel free from those really heavy emotions if you've been grieving, okay? It's your freedom from this. It's the freedom from something that was toxic for you, okay? For those of you in committed relationships, it's not so much about the ex, but it is releasing something that's a little smothering or toxic in a current relationship and just taking that space if you need it. Just making sure you have healthy boundaries, okay? Making sure you take time if you need it. If that feels really important for you, get out of the house, okay? Go be social, go be playful over the next 2 weeks. It really feels like you need that. This will be a really fun couple of weeks if you get yourself out of the house and you prioritize that over working 24/7, okay? Don't be a workaholic the rest of this month if you can help it. I know sometimes you are. That's okay. You got to go out and have fun. There are some blessed people trying to come in. Okay, Aries, if you feel like you need more clarity, reach out to me. I'm available for private readings, for energy healing work. I will be back September 1st for your full month of September reading. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.